Okay, so number 1. Ooh, that's pretty. Says on Monday, Mrs. Martinez swam 6 laps in 5 1/10 minutes. On Tuesday, she swam the same distance in 4 7/10 minutes. How much faster did she swim on Tuesday? So how much faster is a subtraction problem? We have 5 1/10 minus 4 7/10. You have to, now the tenth stays the same. You have to borrow from the 5, and our new numerator is 11. So 11 minus 7 is 4, and 4 minus 4 is 0. Now you don't see 4/10 as an option, so you're going to have to simplify the numerator and the denominator. 4 divided by 2 is 2, and 10 divided by 2 is 5. Number 2 says Ms. Cooper's monthly bank statement showed the following deposits and withdrawals. If Ms. Cooper's balance in the account was $55 at the beginning of the month, what was the account balance at the end of the month? So to do this, you're going to add all your deposits. And then, oh, don't forget your $55 is also positive. Then you are going to add all your negatives. Then you subtract positives minus negatives. Now is your answer? Number 3 says the temperature at noon was -3 degrees Celsius. By 10 p.m. the same day, the temperature decreased by 5.4. What was the temperature? Oh, goodness. What was the temperature at 10 p.m.? So, it started at -3. And it decreased. We are going more negative. So anything that is not more negative than -3, you should be crossing off. That leaves you with 2 options, -8 and -5. I'm going to go down 5.4 degrees. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then some. -4, -5, -6, -7, -8, and then a little bit more. Draw the pictures. It's worth the 2 seconds it takes. Number 4, a math book lists the following sets of numbers for students to categorize. A student created the Venn diagram to categorize all the numbers in the set. Based on the Venn diagram, which items in the set did the students categorize as rational numbers, integers, and whole numbers? Now, we didn't spend a ton of time on this, but we know that rational numbers is almost everything. Integers is everything positive and negative except no decimals, no fractions. And then we get to the whole numbers. It's only counting numbers and 0. So we want to know what is a rational number, an integer, and a whole number. So really, if it's a whole number, it's automatically an integer and a rational number. So you are looking for the whole numbers, which would be B. Number 5 says Ms. Blankenship had $80 to purchase school supplies for her class. She bought 32 glue sticks and 32 boxes of crowns. Each glue stick cost $1.40, and each box of crowns cost 59 cents. How much money did Ms. Blankenship have left after these purchases? Okay, so she bought glue sticks, and those were $1.40 times 32. And she bought crowns, and those were 59 cents times 32. So you have to multiply 140 times 32 and 59 cents times 32. So if you need to, you should pause, do that. Now, to find out how much she paid altogether, you're going to have to add. So when you multiply, you don't line up the decimals. When you add, you do. She had $80. You need to subtract to get the total. If you have the right answer, maybe you put it in the griddable incorrectly, which is way sad to do all the work right and put it in the griddable wrong. Okay, table shows the distance students walked on a track team during after-school practice. What was the total distance in miles? So here you've got fractions and decimals. And when you look, there's really nothing that you can't turn into a decimal. So total tells us to add. You have 2.75, and 2 1/5 is the same thing as 2.2. You know this because we are memorizing those in our Fraction Friday. And I know that 1 3/10 is the same as 1.3. So once you get to 11.15, you know it's not A, and you already knew it wasn't D because it is never, never, never not here. So B is 11 3/20. And C is 11.5. Well, I know 11.5 is 11.5. Is that what I ended up with as an answer? Nope. So you know what the answer has to be then. Sometimes if you know what it's not, it'll tell you what it has to be. Telling you guys, take the lazy way out. Oh my God.